For a while, we tried to be happy. Normal. I know that's impossible.
I'm Jesus Agudo from Cartelera, Spain, and it's really nice to talk to you. I'm so excited because I'm enjoying a lot this season. I didn't realize I missed the show so much. So congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Awesome t-shirt.
That's where we are.
We're in the place.
Yeah. So my first question is, do you feel that this season is getting the show into a darker path from the previous seasons? Because I noticed like an emotional pain. It's in a way sadder in some aspects. I don't know if you felt it that way when you were shooting it.
Yeah, I think just even reading the scripts initially, it felt very a little more somber at the beginning, especially, well, I guess I can kind of say, I think Sadie's character, Max, is dealing with the death of her brother, and that's kind of like an emotional core of this season. So, yeah, I think you're dead on, and it just gets scarier as the season goes on. So that's a fun thing, though, for us to kind of know, and I can't wait to see people's reactions once they sort of get wind of that.
So, Joseph, for you, I wanted to know what does Eddie add to the group, and if you had on your mind maybe one character that you wanted Eddie to interact the most.
I think Eddie brings a kind of more kind of manic energy to the cast that I don't think was kind of there before. Not that the show is lacking mania at all, but yeah, it's a kind of different flavour, I guess.
A little peppery.
Little kind of a peppery suggestion, I guess. Sorry, and what was the last part of the question? I'm sorry.
If you had some character that you wanted Eddie to interact the most, or that you were eager to meet.
Well, I feel like I completely won the lottery, really, with kind of the people that I got to work with. You know, you never know who you're going to get into it with, and I feel like working with just one of these guys would have been a treat, but I think kind of we had, and I will speak for us, we had such a great time, you know, and kind of getting to know these guys was such a privilege, alongside the already kind of obvious kind of privilege of being in the show. Was kind of getting to know these lovely people, so I wouldn't change it for anything.
Great. So, Natalia, Maya, I wanted to ask you, since we know that this is the beginning of the end, how did you guys find out that season 4 and 5 were going to be the end of the show, and how did you feel to know that?
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, you know, I'm sure we'd asked the Duffer Brothers at some point what they thought. I mean, not that they'd ever give us a straight answer. But, you know, I think we were all aware that at some point it was going to have to, you know, come to an end. So, you know, there was always a thought that, okay, you know, this one, like getting these scripts and then, you know, thinking that, you know, it's always like, where do you go from here? I do think hearing it like officially announced that it was going to be over, it was a bit of like shockingly kind of like, you know, like emotional. I think it'll be really crazy when it is over. It's kind of hard to think about now. But we've had such a good time when I mean, we do have such a good time making this. The people are great. So, you know, can't be too greedy.
Yeah, as a new character, I feel like I just sort of found my footing in season 4. Like I just kind of was like, oh, this is who this person is. This is how I do this. This is what's happening. And now it's like, okay. And now I give you one more try to learn a little bit more about this person and make it a little bit deeper. And I think it's, you know, as an actor, our lives are full of so much upheaval and change. And so partly you're used to it because we're always getting fired and hired from jobs every week, you know? I mean, not literally, but like you lose jobs, you know, you've never actually been fired from an acting job. I'm sure the day will come. But it's been nice to have this kind of backbone of like, okay, didn't get that one, didn't get this, but like I have this family to come back to, and I think it will be very like nauseating to not have that anymore.
Well, I hope the end is as fun as this season, because it's really, really, really amazing. Congratulations, and thank you again for this wonderful interview. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.